Cima music, ngiyacela Mike. Cima music. We are in morning. Morning. No, not good morning. Morning. Like amakuku alelizwe. Lisa Mike. Kshoniwe. Kshoniwe. Defrost. Namya defrost. Nyan amukela kunqubo yami bomntaba ka dad, bomntaba ka gogo, bomntaba ka auntie, bomntaba ka sisi. I am Sims and it's at the right Sims on Instagram. Yo, Nina, this story keeps on going on because we really are trying to get to the bottom of why our national marriage is over, okay? Our parents have never been so proud of us, okay? First of all, we were SACA board members, yeah? Dissecting Sarananga's qualifications. We were private bankers discussing tulipi's Lamborghini, discussing her finances. This morning in the previous video, we were divorce lawyers, yeah? Fresh qualification from Mam Togo's Law Association and Sons. Yeah? We are still working at Sokulu and Partners. Okay? It's just that now, in this video, we are private investigators. Thank you. So now, we have found out some information thanks to our Twitter users who went through some pages of Sia Kholisi's book. Okay? Sana Rachel was going through it. And when I mean going, I mean Golgotha. She could have auditioned 4 times for the Real Housewives of Rebecca, and maybe that show would have been #1 if Rachel was on it, because that boy from Rebecca showed her what it's like to stay in Unu and Ofimvaba at the same time. We will just read some few things that Sia Kholisi himself in Cassper Nyovest's handwriting, because they are twins apparently. We will see what he said in this book that everyone is currently highlighting. Don't worry, I've got it. I have got it. My neighbors don't respect my job. No, aslan panen bomaki. How? Because you'll be talking about me when I get kicked out here. Kholisim's right has been kicked in and out. Not saying Khulu, you guys were also involved. Sorry. Back to what do you call book club? Back to the book club. So this part of the book is when Sia is talking about his coach Rasi. Coach Rasi was having that man-to-man talk with him because apparently Sia was struggling with a lot of things and drinking heavily was one of them. Yeah. So he was speaking to Coach Rasi, and then this is where Ben stepped in. Uban, guys. Uban. Ben, you know yourself. Please comment in the comment section down below, because you said this to Sia. This is rubbish, without blinking. He said to me, you need to stop drinking, because when you drink is when you do dumb things. But don't, why did they say when you drink is when you do dumb things, then full stop? Then you can't begin a new sentence with but. But anyway, this is what they begin a new sentence with. But don't think of it as stopping to drink forever. This one was not well edited. It's another Bonang. This book was edited by Bonang. Think of it as, yeah, No, I summarize. So Ben was telling Tekhure, stop drinking, because when you drink, you do dumb things, right? But don't take it as if you are not going to drink forever. Take it as if you're doing it a month at a time. Like, don't drink for a month, and then at the end of the month, add another month, and then like that, you will be an undrinker, right? Basically, that is the gist. And then he said, I realized I was struggling with a lot of things. Temptations, sins, cheating, sex. No. Temptations, sins, lifestyle choices. I was struggling with porn too. I knew Emmanuel was involved. ETV, 12 o'clock, Emmanuel is involved. Like many men, I was in demand as the first black Springbok captain. Everyone wanted to know me. Ngizokushaya wena monopoly. So Rachel was really going through it. You know, this was at the rough patch of their marriage, because guys, what is temptation and sin? Without saying temptation and sin, because he labeled out everything else blatant. He said, I was struggling with porn, I was struggling with lifestyle choices, temptation, girls, sin, doing private part collaborations with women that are not Rachel. This is why Rachel had that fit. You remember when Rachel almost lost it, when there was a girl that seemed like she was hitting on Lucia, or not seemed like she was hitting on Lucia, and the way Rachel had such an overwhelming response, like, this is a married man, he's got children, and then people are like, oh, Rachel is insecure. Handy, it's a trauma response. No, it is a trigger when you deal with a man who treats himself like a monopoly. Just because you can build few houses and then hotels, you are now shiny. Oh, but now you have gotten your get into jail card. Yeah, don't pass begin, go straight to jail. See ya. Hey. I just feel so overcome with trauma when I think that Usia will be loose in the streets, and he will be telling us that he has forgiven himself. Oh! Sia will be here like his coach and mentor, Cassper Nyovest, telling us that he has given himself to the one above. He has forgiven himself. He is a new creature. That will be his entrance fee into another girl's heart. Oh, Yinina Betuna. That time Rachel will be left to pick up the pieces of the heart that Sia left at short left. When I think about the lack of accountability that will be our Springbok captain. Oh! For the first time not the first time, because before this rugby scandal, Youth and Amor took it to the top. We are about to play with Scotland. I just wonder the outcome. Sia, my brother, you learned from the best. You learned from Nelly M. Unu, Rebecca, you watched Outlaws. You saw what Adi did to Nyakalo. There is no other way to explain this. As for me, church is South Africa is alive with possibilities. I started this video as a private investigator. I am now a Mamfundi I. Then my mother said, I cannot do all of it. What? It is all possible under a Canon camera.